Hey guys, thanks for tuning in. Smith RC Studios again. I wanted to do an update video. Today's video is special because, as you can see in the title, a big move, a lot of changes have been happening in my life. Very good changes, okay? And I wanted to share with you guys where I'm at. I haven't been putting videos in the past, I think 3 weeks. My last video was posted 3 or 4 weeks ago. As you can see by the title, yes, we made the move from California to Houston, Texas, guys. It was a great move. I accepted an offer, a very, very good job offer here in Houston. And we are looking for a house right now. So I'm very excited about that. We put the other house that you've seen other videos on sale in California. We sold it. Now we're here in Houston trying to buy a house. So for the meantime, I'm staying in a very, very nice apartment. And this is just the garage unit. So I'm going to do Smith RC Studios out of here. So I'll kind of take you around. I'm just sort of setting up. I don't have all my stuff, as you can see, not yet. Everything's still in storage and things are still coming out, or we hired a moving company. We hired a moving company, which basically you pay X amount of dollars and they pick up all your stuff, and they are like 30 days to like 45 days behind. So we've been here for roughly a few weeks now, and all my stuff is on its way still. All my RCs, the Vecta, the other boats, all that stuff. So once that gets here, I will set this up properly. This would be my current, at least for the next couple months, I will be working out of here, of course. I gotta represent where I'm from, guys. There is one of the boats, which, by the way, I already found a local Namba lake here in Houston, which the first thing I did coming here was Google fifth scale RC in Houston area. I Googled, gas boats and Namba ponds and lakes in Houston. I was lucky the first weekend I was here, I actually found and met some of the guys, the local guys who have their Namba insurance, which I have one too. And I found a local pond here, super cool. So I took this boat out, and the guys, very nice guys. But I'm waiting for my other boats. I have new vehicles coming as well to the channel. So there's a lot of stuff coming to the channel. The stuff that you guys already seen, plus at least 3 new vehicles to my channel. 5th scale stuff, more engines. I'm still great friends with Chris Bartolone, so we're in communication, and there's stuff coming to the channel. I'm very excited about that. But yes, I just wanted to give you guys that update. For the meantime, I will be working out of here. The new Smith RC Studios, I guess, HQ. But once we find a house, I think we're going to do a new build. So it takes a few months, 6 months for the house to be built. We want a pool. We want a very, very nice house. And then I'll move Smith RC Studios there, obviously. So I'm looking for a house that has maybe a 3-car garage or a nice setup. I really want a very, very nice setup. But for the time being, this is good. And I wanted to, guys, give you an update on this vehicle here, because this is the BR40 that you guys have seen in other videos. I think I have at least 5 videos on this thing, okay? And it's a very powerful engine, very nice engine from Chris Bartolone, okay? But a lot of people in the comments section, for the most part, have been nice. There's negative comments here and there. I don't mind too much, but if it's very, very negative, I just simply delete them. I don't respond. People want you to respond, I guess, if they're being very negative. If I don't like a video, I just simply don't watch it. So I don't even care about the thumbs down. But anyway, the nice people, a lot of people have been mentioning that this BR40, the gearing ratio might be off because it's not performing at high levels. So yeah, I've been basically learning on this engine. I've been learning different gearing ratios, and so I started off with the 19 pinion and the 20, then the 21, then the 22. Now I'm going to do a 23. So as you can see here, I'll install that today, and then after that, you know, we'll see how that goes. If not, I'll drop that pinion and I'll put a 58 spur. So this is from the Losi, they use the 5B. So I'm gonna try this. Right now I have a 60 tooth spur gear. So I'm just gonna mess around with the gearing ratios and see what works best. And you know, of course I'll take you guys along the ride so you guys can basically learn with me more about this engine. But yeah, you know, this is a great engine and I wanna get the correct gearing ratio. So today, that's what we're gonna work on. Okay guys, but before we do that, there's a problem, which by the way, if you guys have any suggestions, as you guys have suggested already a lot of stuff about the gearing ratio, stuff like that, please feel free to let me know. All those suggestions, I honestly take them and I learn from those suggestions and by actually wrenching and stuff like that. But anyway, the problem here is that these bolts here that basically mounts the engine, the 4 here, a few months back, I basically broke the hex ballpoint inside of there. And I just went on Facebook and I posted on the Losi 5T channel or a page saying, anybody can help me how to get these things out. And a lot of people came back with positive and suggestions and what I can do. I don't have a Dremel. So a lot of people said, just get a Dremel, slice it, and then use a flathead and then pull it out. So anyway, long story short, I had to go to Home Depot, buy myself the cheapest Dremel I can find with accessories. Hopefully this works. A couple guys had suggested this on Facebook, so I really appreciate it, guys. It'll be a small little unboxing. Pop this thing open. So I got a small one here. Plug it in and cut that thing up there. So let's do that real quick. All right, here you go. So believe it or not, guys, I've never used one of these. I know some of you guys are probably laughing at me, but I guess it's the first time for everything. So I need to figure out which one will cut. That's gonna be a little bit of a challenge. I might have to actually refer back to the good old instructions here. I moved everything to this corner since I have an outlet right there. And I think this is the one you used to cut. So I was able to get a nice little, I got the chassis a little bit, and my original plan was to get a flathead, put it in there and take it out, but in the process of doing so, the ball point fell out. So I'm just gonna go ahead and, you know, grab one of these and see if I can just take it out like that. All right, let's try that. Looks like it's in. All right, looks like it's turning. Success. So this means we can now take the engine out and install that 23 pinion with that 60 tooth spur that's in there already. We'll see how that works out. And then we will move on and then drop the spur back down. So I'm just moving the pinion up. It's looking like it's performing better and better every time. So now I'm gonna do a 23. After that, I'm gonna drop back down on the spur side and then do the same thing with the pinion. So it's a learning experience. I love RC, so. And I also wanna bore you guys. I'm sure you guys know how to take engines out. So anyway, just spare you the time. I already got the engine out. So again, this engine is a work of art. 40 cc, the BR40. So I'm gonna change the pinion on that one. Just got this one from DDM. Slightly bigger. Okay guys, so there we have it. New pinion gear. This is a 23, and we're gonna try out the engine with this. So yeah, come on, let's get it going. I already primed it up, so should be good right now. lost my brakes. It's very important to have brakes, right? So I stopped. Stay tuned. I'll take this thing out maybe next weekend or maybe in a few days to test out the 23 pinion I have in there. But so far, just running it right here for a little bit, it seemed like it has a little bit more torque, a little bit more speed. So we'll full throttle once I get out to the field, so stay tuned. Thank you for tuning in. And again, I'm very happy to be here in Houston. Anybody live in Houston area, please feel free to comment below. Introduce yourselves. Good times. Smith RC Studios signing out.